Attention! This video is a record of a live stream held at twitch.tv/Corvid_communications. If you want to actively participate in chat or otherwise interact, please follow us on Twitch, and follow us on other social media sites as well. Please enjoy the following content.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Corvid Communications Executive Stream. As always, I am Calvin Cawthorne, CEO of Corvid Communications Incorporated. And I have a few announcements to go over. So, ever since that little mix-it-up debacle from Tuesday, I have fixed the mix-it-up commands, and I realized that I need to back up the settings onto my device. So I have done that, so the daily sacrifice redeem is now back in complete operation. Also, there are a couple of things I need to go over. If you haven't been watching my TikTok at all, I am currently collecting stories for the 2024 Halloween stream. That is a corporate tradition we have held here at Corvid Communications ever since we were a small radio station back in the early 1920s. And we have continued that tradition ever since, reading user-submitted stories, whether they be existing stories or ones the users have written themselves. We accept them all, and we heavily encourage you to attribute yourself if you so desire. There is a Google form, and if you want to participate, because I learned after I made my little clip that I hadn't granted permissions, because apparently for some reason, Google didn't seem to think that because I had made a form I wanted to distribute, I might have wanted the share thing to be automatically anyone who has the link. So for those of you who have already viewed the clip and wanted to participate but couldn't because of restricted access, you can now do so, now that I have fixed it. And for those of you listening in, if you also want to participate, you can use the !Halloween command, which will pull up the Google form link. All self-written stories should be submitted as a text file of some sort, whether that be Word document, Google document, or you could use Notepad if you so desire, though I highly would not recommend that. And those of you who are posting existing stories, please link the story in your entry. Anyway, that is it. Also, I am still on the hunt for a non-stream job at the moment. I'm still working here at Corvid Communications, but my IRL job I am still searching, and, well, I've interviewed twice for a place. I am just waiting for them to get back to me. And that, I think, is the hardest part of it all. The endless waiting. Waiting for them to get back to me. You can wait days, weeks, months, centuries, only to finally hear back after you've already found something else. I don't feel like that is the sort of job I'm looking for in this case, but it is a possibility. Anyway, tonight we are playing Cult of the Lamb. I'm going to go ahead and get that unmuted now and get my normal music stopping. There we go. Yes, game, I am well aware controllers recommended. It's almost as if I've played this before. Also, is the game... Oh, you cannot hear the game audio right now. I have it muted. That is completely unhelpful. Alright, so, when we were last playing, we had just killed Heket, meaning that we have now killed 2 of the 4 bishops, which means 2 more to go. And for those of you who are new, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the Children of the Crow facility. I know it's called Crow Children, but that's mostly just because there's not enough space to fit Children of the Crow. Much to my dismay. So, we're going to help pick berries real fast, and there is loading delayed. She was our first follower in the cult. I don't know if she was really our... I know she was one of our early followers on actual Twitch. Loading Delayed's a long-time friend of mine, actually. Also, I have been getting really into V Rising recently, believe it or not. A friend of mine gifted it to me because I noticed him and Loading were actually playing it, and then just... Well, I've been playing it a lot recently, and I've been greatly enjoying myself. Oh no! There. Oh no, I didn't fix the alert command. I am sorry. I am sorry, Joanna. Also, welcome. Thank you for the alert, though. Alright, we need to find a hole to bury this poor soul in. Oh! Okay. No problem. And, yeah, I understand that. Have fun with your DVD game, by the way. Also, if you want to join the cult, the Twitch extension is enabled. Okay. Put the body in the hole and ask what Thornager wants.
Later. I'm in love. But Ilios doesn't know I exist. Would you gather 10 flowers for me from Darkwood so that I might woo them?
I mean, I personally see no problem with that, so I guess we're doing it. Also, how hungry are you? Who pooped and where? Oh, that's why. No one's cleaning out the outhouse like they're supposed to. There's still poop somewhere. There it is. I build you guys an outhouse and you still just leave it everywhere. This is a problem. Okay, stringy meat broth. Now, I could make them minced follower meat, but I don't want to do that. Alright. Cook. But yeah, thank you for letting me... I know it really wasn't your intention, but thank you for letting me know, Joanna, that the alert command is currently non-functional. I will have to fix that later. Because like I said, even I didn't realize it was busted. Also, I think that for new cult members, it's a good idea to show them exactly what I am capable of. So, therefore, I have put the Leshy trophy and the Heket trophy right next to the indoctrination stone. That way they know what I am capable of doing, what I can do for them, what I can do to them if they prove disobedient. But I'd never do that. I love my cultists. Alright. Come here, you tasty bits of devotion. I don't know what sort of creature you are, but I know you are a creature. Actually, oh, that's what I needed to do. I forgot to build lumber camps after the last ones got trashed. So, am I the only one who finds a tad bit of irony in the fact that you need wood to build a lumber camp? I mean, it's like... What? Is it like an investment where I put a little bit in to get a lot later? Oh, I believe I might be able to cut down some trees at the Pilgrims area. There's still some trees there I haven't completely devastated. The Pilgrims aren't going to care, certainly. I just heard your little... Wah, wah, wah. Oh, hey! I didn't know that was hiding back there. Note to self, check behind the lumber storage at a Ratto's place when I'm playing on my Switch again. Okay, there were no trees there, so I am very disappointed. Oh hey, I can talk to this guy. Hey dude. Re-education time. Okay, now you can be released. Because you are no longer whining to me about how I need to provide food, I need to provide bathrooms.
One heavy.
Honestly, it's like these... I don't even know why they're complaining. They didn't even know about internal plumbing before me.
Indoor plumbing, it's gonna be big.
Yep.
Yes. And that beverage, you know, is priced.
Ooh, pineapple flavor. Ooh, pineapple flavor, lovely. Tastes very good. Alright, so we have a request to go to Deadwood. I thought it'd be a good idea to do that. Oh. Do we have enough followers to open Kallamar's place? I mean, we're not venturing in the... Oh, we got more than enough. We're good. We are golden. Alright, now we're going to Darkwood. Alright, what do we got? A knife! Alright. Stabby, 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 stabby. Oh, hey, there's flowers right there. Alright, that ought to do it. So let's keep going. Let's kill some people. Oh, always kill the moot maker first. Oh, lovely. We've already got 10. Which was weird, because we had a quest from Lucas last time to collect the same thing, but for some reason there were almost, like, no flowers in the entire woods. We got... I think we either got barely enough, or I had to make a quick stop by again to get the remaining needed stuff. It was rather annoying, actually. Alright, let's see if we can get a new follower. I mean, you actually can on Twitch. Yeah, but you can also join the cult here.
Hey, errors are not controlled by you.
But yeah, I hope everyone watching is having a good week. As for me, I am feeling great pangs of anxiety. But yeah, I've been having some fun with V-Rising recently. It's it's a very fun game just because it's great for if you're a fan of folklore like I am. Sister Kamak's madness was foreseen in the first turn of the cards, drawn by her own hand, as I have always done. It is destiny's grail which pursued, or the force which is destiny the grail which must be pursued, or the force which drives one onward. Come, let us draw once more. The first card, a beacon. The second, a shadow. The third, something lost, or perchance taken. Card inverted, it must be stopped. The cards speak, a relic calls, yours to seek and to claim. Tell me, lamb, do you believe in destiny immutable? Oh no! Lucas died! Okay, we need bone fragments. We need to bring him back. If there's one personal rule regarding my cultists in this game, it is that my Twitch followers shall not stay dead. Is it trampling over the laws of nature? Perhaps, but do I care? Not in the slightest. You will hold still, you maggot. I mean, actually, you're a bag, but still. Slashy, slashy, slashy. Alright, dodgy, dodge again. Ooh, a flower necklace. I have no idea what that does, but I'm sure it does something. I wonder what that is. I should get a follower. More followers is a good thing.
Our it is hungry. It feeds. It partakes of our flesh. But that is the price for safety. For that we will gladly give it all we have.
Ooh, it's a hedgehog. Do I paint you blue and name you Sonic? Follower awaits indoctrination. Actually, why am I still going? I could probably go back with, like, no consequence. Escaped! And we scarcely lost a thing. Twitch chat is deciding my fate. Oh dear, this could go so wrong. Confession booth, crypt, healing bay, janitor station, fertilizer silo, demon summoning circle, missionary 2, demonic summoning circle. That sounds handy. All waste has been cleaned thanks to Twitch chat. Thank you, Twitch chat, although I'm sure there's still... Oh, hey, there's Lucas's body. Alright, come with me, Lucas. You're going in the body hole. Might want to build another outhouse just so I have enough. Okay, is everyone hungry? Why are you still hungry? There's stuff here. There's stuff here to consume. Okay, I can afford to build it, but I should probably get this. What the? Oh, I know what to do with this. I saw loading do this. Alright, what I need is a pit. And I need lumber to have that. For now, I'll pick you. I'll put you by the crypt so I can deal with you later. Oh dear. And I don't have the materials. That's a bit irksome. Alright, let's teach about Faye. So you stop being angry with me. Oh boy, I got a new thing. Fervor of the Righteous. Increase the total amount of fervor you can hold, allowing you to cast additional curses. I always go for those because it just seems like a good idea. Don't worry, I will fix your shelters. Just let me finish working on this.
Thank you, leader. Now I just need to work up the courage to talk to them.
That can take some time, buddy. You don't need to rush. You don't need to rush. One of the great things about grass is it's dirt cheap. Quite literally. Yup. Yargelmer and what's his name became friends. Good. Actually, can I bring Lucas back? Wrong section. I can. I have more than enough bones. Lucas, your service does not end with death. Oh, I don't have enough beds. That's a bit inconvenient. Can I even build like the sleeping? Why does it cost lumber to build a sleeping bag? Nope. Nope. Punks. Yes. Grow more pumpkins. Spread the gospel of the pumpkin spice. Really inconvenient that the bed had to break. Well, let's work on it. Yes, I know we're short a bed. I don't need to be reminded. Oh, that is perfect. I can fix at least one of these. There we go. There's one. Now we just need 3 more lumber and we can fix the other one. Well, this seems like the candidate. Excuse me, did you just... Why would you do that to yourselves? There we go. All clean. Alright, need to fix the other one. It is fixed. Alright, let's induct a follower, shall we?
Please, spare me.
Alright, let's do a quick follower raffle. These only last about a minute. Let's get it started, and then I'm going to start the timer, and then we're just going to wait it out. Actually, I will say this. Any person who, has read the book Dracula by Bram Stoker, which I have, it really does tend to make any non-book adaptations of the character look very weak by comparison, actually, because in the book, it didn't really seem like Dracula was really weakened by the daylight. Like, he could walk in it fine. And then he had all these powers. He had, hypnotism. He could turn into a bat. He could turn into a wolf. He had undead thralls. He had a ton of stuff. He was just certifiably awesome. All right. The raffle has ended. Let's see who won. Joanna Blackheart. Congratulations. We're just going to give you a minute there to customize your character. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yep, you made it. You have joined the cult. Yes, and now you get to customize your character. Alright. And don't worry, we don't sacrifice our followers. At least not the Twitch followers. The other ones we kind of do. No worries. Oh, thank you. It's actually a toggle for my TV model. See? Loading Delayed made this model, and she, yeah, she and I kind of talked over the design. Yeah. But, yeah, now that you won the raffle, you actually get to customize your character using the extension. So you can make it like a bird, you can make it a cat, you can make it a dog. I don't know if it's limited by the skins I have unlocked in the game, so be wary of that. But yeah, no, I get it. Dead by Daylight is a very attention-grabbing game in more ways than one. Oh, actually, that reminds me, I should probably fix my timer real fast for if anyone does the Gronk redeem. There we go. Joanna, would you actually be able to customize your cultist? Because I know you're busy with DVDs, so if you can't, we can run the raffle again later and you can try it again. We'll run the raffle again later. I think Joanna's a little occupied. Yeah, we'll run that again later. Alright. Alright, let's do another bird. He's fine how it is. You can work the mines. The followers yearn for the mines. Okay, now with that out of the way, I think we're good to go into Anchor Deep. Barbados. The minute I turn my back, it's always something else. Okay, prep for burial. Alright, into the body pit. There you go. Alright, now let's go to Anchor Deep. Oh no. Now, here's the thing. I usually love hammers in video games. They're my favorite weapon. Entering the lands of Bishop Kallamar, those who do not follow the ways of the old faith will be destroyed. Okay. Smash. The rule's not there anymore. It don't exist. So, here's the thing. I normally absolutely love hammers as a video game weapon. They're actually my favorite to use. Like in Monster Hunter, in Warframe, in... Actually, I also prefer the most hammer-like weapon in V Rising, too. I prefer the maces. But this game just... They make using hammers not fun. Although, that's kind of the thing, though. It's a very slow weapon for a very fast-paced game. I mean, they still do massive damage like you'd expect a hammer to, it's just they're slightly too slow to be any fun to utilize. Ooh, what's this? Another flower necklace. Been getting a lot of those. Yeah, see what I mean? It's just... It's so slow that you almost have to actually, like, think. Whereas hammers, I usually think, are a mindless smashing sort of weapon. Very smashing indeed. Alright. My philosophy with these games, always kill the guy who is making moves, who is making enemies first, kill the guy who's shooting second. Which is kind of similar to another gaming principle I've learned, shoot the medic first. Because it follows a similar principle, because if you don't deal with the medic first, you're going to have more enemies to deal with. Okay. I know I just said I hate the hammers in this game, but that was easier than usual? Ooh, a card. The heart of the cards. I put my faith in the heart of the cards, Yugi. Oh gosh, I haven't talked about Yu-Gi-Oh! Forever. And mind you, I have never talked about... How many of y'all were old? Stop breaking stuff. How do you break a sleeping bag? I don't know. I assume I will find out at some point. Alright. Gain an extra half heart? I mean, I'd prefer full heart, you skinflint. You skinflint bird. But I will accept a half heart. What's this? Oh! I can get another one! That's handy to know. I did not realize I could do that. I just saw 30 coins and I was like, no. He got taken out by his own bomby friend. Okay, go for a new follower. What is this? Cotton? Seems a very bizarre thing to have out here in the underwater. How do you grow cotton underwater? I have questions. And I don't think there's a logical answer. So I'm just gonna go with it's magic, you know? Never believe it's not so. Oh! Oh, for the love of...
He sends many vessels like you. One after the other, they all fall. You've gotten further than most, granted. I shall enjoy watching your gold rot from the inside. A disease upon them. I don't feel so good, Mr. Cawthorn.
Oh no. Thormater has become ill. Smash everything for resources. Everything. Everything.
Everything.
Oh, an axe. I will take that over the hammer any day. Any day I'm playing this game, anyway. Any other game, I'd probably take the hammer over the axe. Because I like hammers. Hammers are our friends. They make all my problems look like nails. Really? You sent a room full of explosives after me, Mr. Squid Guy? Reveal the map. Oh, lovely, I can find my way out. Oh, lucky!
You're a relic beast. I seek amongst sustains herself still. Though creation begets destruction, as nature demands. Hatched were we, in the bosom of the last of the first gods, to restore godly instruments, and yet never willed them ourselves, as nature demands. Someplace I feel darkness, something of me, now in the belly of some great beastie, and through their bones, laughter, seek this relic in this place.
There we go. That is so much better. Dodging's faster, my attack's faster. I mean, it's still kind of slow, but it's faster than the hammer. And I can live with that. Also, I learned if you kill the little jellyfish people, then you get fish.
Salios!
Excuse me, I don't appreciate your tone, thank you. There we go. All ready to be absorbed into my cult. Cauliflower? That could be handy to have. Ooh, I got a new commandment stone. Well, time to return to the cult.
Heretics defeated.
Let me guess, I'm gonna come home, everyone's gonna be angry because someone died. Twitch chat is deciding my fate. Alright, where's the dead body? Oh, right, you. You get to bed. Alright, where's the dead body? Where'd y'all put... Who are you? Oh, Swindleton!
I have returned from my successful missionary bearing gifts. I managed to find 39 coins while on the mission.
You go to sleep. Okay, fixed that. Let's fix some stuff. I'm trying to fix it, my dude. You are in the way. There you go. Now be happy, dang it. Oh, hi, Lucas. You seem unwell. Oh, gender. Oh, cool. If I get this, I won't have to clean up their messes anymore. Schwash, lead lobster. Cook. Don't let it burn. Because if it burns, they are not going to be well pleased with me. Okay, seriously, someone died! Where is the body? Did they actually clean it up, or is it just sitting somewhere waiting for me? They were orange! They were orange! Okay, Lucas, you're not dead. Good. Hydrate. I will hydrate, Joanna, thank you. Also, I don't know if you were having some issues, but I know you said you were busy with DVDs, so, I went ahead and canceled the customization thing, because I figured you might be busy with that and might not want to create it. So, let me know when you're available, and let me know when you have a minute, and I can run that raffle again for you. Alright. Hear my words, and believe on me. Alright. Now to declare my doctrine. After. A drain on our resources, or a heaper of wisdom? I'll go with the respect your elders trait, just because it means that I get a bonus when there's old people. Just because I seem to get a lot of old people. There you go. Be happy now. There you go. Be content, please. Actually, can I upgrade something else to a shelter? Okay, I can upgrade both of them. Can I build a body kit? Yes, I can. Alright. Bury it. Because apparently that's just what you do. You have unlocked Penitence Mode when starting a new game, as well as a ton of special event stuff. All of it from Don't Starve. Oh, that's a game I need to stream sometime. I actually greatly enjoyed that one. What do you want?
Later. I gave Girly Girls flowers, but it's not enough. I need to wow them. Can you make a delicious meal for us to share?
You know, you could learn to cook. It's a handy skill to have, believe me. That janitor's cart cannot be made fast enough. Alright, what's the conversion rate for wooden planks to wood? Rita, why does it take... Bruv! Go to sleep! Be like the sick one. Get your rest. It's good for you. I'm your god. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Some of the time. Okay, we got Weber. Alright. Make another bird. Oh, cool, we've got a macaw. The greatest pilot you ever saw. Oh, why are you all angry now? Oh, of course. You need beds to sleep on. What were you doing before you moved here? Were you sleeping on the ground? You now have enough beds for problems. Thank you, now be content, please. Alright, let's harvest some plants here. Because they currently cannot. I cannot wait until I can build another farm plot, that way they can do that too. Because then I'll all be self-sustaining and I don't have to lift a finger about it. Harvest. Harvest more. Who pooped it where? There's still more somewhere. There's still more somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? Jump, jump, jump. Oh. Y'all really need to learn how to clean the toilet yourselves. Now look, I am okay burying your dead. I know that that's kinda icky. And as a, I'm assuming, deity, I cannot get sick. But still. Game, please stop giving me hammers. These are words I never thought I'd say, but please stop giving me hammers. I do not need hammers. They are not helpful to me.
Hello, Elam. As I seeing you somewhere like this. I'm Clunko. This is Bop. We're off to our friend Rato's for a night of drinking and dicing. It's going to be quite the party. Rato and the others know me for going overboard with the betting. Last time I bet and lost my hand. Talk about playing your hand. Ha ha ha. It was hilarious. I'll win it back though.
Would you still want it by that point?
Say, you should come. You seem tough, rich, and fond of wrists. Perfect for knuckle bones.
Sorry, Clunko, your resources are needed for my cult. You know, speaking of it, in some ways I'm kind of reminded of the Honey I Joined a Cult game. I've actually been playing that one a lot recently, too. It's a fun game. It's just not one I think I'll stream again, just because it's not the most action-oriented or visually interesting. Lunk. Lunk. Ooh, big sword guy. You know, sir, I gotta admire the fact that you wear your faith quite literally on your person. As in, literally, you have you had a thing taped to you? I mean, I can't say anything. I personally am a fan of Warhammer 40k to a degree, and I know for a fact Space Marine armor in particular has, like, well, actually, not even the Space Marines, but especially the Inquisition's armor is, like, very... It has literal scriptural passages pasted to it. Make an offering. This statue.
The statue of the beast is
size gold.
The statue of the beast gives you 9. The given gold was stolen. The statue was angry. Well, what's the statue gonna do about it? Come back. I'm taking this one. Calling down lightning? That just sounds perfect. Okay, so are these supposed to be crabs? That's the only thing I could think of to fit the whole underwater theme, because they're not spiders, clearly. Skeletons. I still find it weird how many of those skeletons resemble people. Like, human skeletons, clearly not animal. Receive double the health when healing. Well, that's handy to have. I could get food for you. Wonder where this goes. Ooh, cauliflower would be handy to have. Especially if I'm trying to get that mixed vegetable meal that, that one guy was yammering about. I'm fairly certain I'll need one of, like, each vegetable in the game. Bonk. Bonk. I don't care if the statue reassembles itself, I still want to have another go. Does this thing send a shockwave occasionally? Because I swear sometimes it looks like it. Oh, you shoot homing bullets. Oh, you're that kind of person. How do I heavy attack again? Oh, that was how. Did I literally just shoot that guy's thing back at... Oh. So in order to beat that guy, you gotta play a game of Gannonball with him. Reason I called it that is because, well, at least in Ocarina of Time, you basically played a game of tennis with Ganon in order to get hits on him. Oh boy, this guy's back.
Your favorite toe was the last vessel sent against us. A sniveling coward. And there were countless before him, all equally pathetic and unworthy. Nothing humbles quite like disease. I cast a plague upon your cult.
First off, how dare. And also, you're one to talk about cowards. Well, I'm gonna need to send them to bed, rest. And they're probably all gonna be fairly pissed at me when I come home. Look, it'll be fine. I'll just take these bones here until I can just trample over the laws of nature. It's okay, really. I'm a deity. I can do that. Lend yourself to the draw of a card. Extra half heart. Sure, why not? dodge, dodge. Twitch chat is deciding my fate. Oh no. What is Twitch chat deciding on? I received a weapon or curse thanks to Bane Hammer. I'll take it, it deals even more damage than this one. So why wouldn't I take it? Why is this still going all woogity woogity woogity? I don't believe it should be doing that. So I'm going to leave it out so I'm going to avoid those under the impression that, well, it's probably going to break my game if I grab them. Oh, that fixed it. Wouldn't let me go otherwise. And also, poison seems very handy in this environment. Got another flower necklace. I keep getting flower necklaces. I don't seem to get much else.
Oh, what good or heart if it cannot be given, yeah. I thought to keep mine to myself once. 2 kids I did have, true love found. And yet, what lackadaisy summer day, my beautiful children were taken away. A gift, they said, for the one they loved most. The one that waits, I wept, I keened. But how can one say no to a god? Wherever they be, I hope they're as devoted and loving as I. Beauty is truth, truth beauty. That is all you need know for your heart.
Ooh, an elephant. Right. I acquired a small gift. Like another one? Okay, I can't smash the car. Got it. Why steal the devotion the natural way when I can just beat the crap out of the statue instead? Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of the hammers, believe it or not. Or maybe I'm just fooling myself because I don't want to acknowledge the fact that I have to acknowledge that I hate how hammers work in a certain game. It's definitely not denial. I love my weapons, regardless of how they are. Lend yourself to the draw of a card. When hit down to a half heart, all enemies dealt 10 damage. Recharging. I don't even know when I got an extra blue heart, but apparently I did. What is that noise up there? Smash. Smash! Yeah, ironically, the biggest threat when you have the hammer is not those huge guys. It's the little guy. I mean, why not take both? They were just there, freely given. Didn't have to do a thing, they were just there, let me take both, so I took both. And I'm probably gonna get another one from this fight up here. Friend. You're going to send explosives, aren't you? Smash. Smash. Honestly, I think your little guys you kept sending out did more harm to you than I did. I was just dodging and hoping I won the war of attrition. Wow. Follower indoctrination awaits. Heretics defeated. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, all of you are ill.
My faith is shaken. I can see through your lies. You are a fraud. I must tell the others.
Okay. Okay, fine. Gonna be that way. Into the fun box you go. Will you people stop pooping so much? Hold it in a bit, thank you. And also, why do you need to wait for me to tell you to go to bed? Oh, wait. Oh, let me guess. One of your things broke. Of course it did. There. Now go get bed rest, you silly creatures. Alright, hear my words. Stop being angry, it's not my fault you don't take care of yourselves. Declaring a new doctrine. Sustenance, work and worship. What makes a virtuous follower? I'm gonna go with industrious for right now because, well, they need to be producing materials faster. And look, all happy again. And let's re-educate you. Alright, let's finish cleaning up everybody's sick. I think that's the last of it. There you go. All better. I fixed your problem. Oh, y'all are hungry still. Can I make the mixed vegetable? No, I need to discover how to do that, I presume. There you go. Food. Oh! There's stuff in here. Excuse me, bird. Get away from my food source. Alright, do I have a scarecrow I can build? No, I don't. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Okay, build a demon summoning circle right next to the missionary. Seems like the perfect place for it. Keep going. Keep building. See, I build things for you. Things you are not willing to do for yourself. And I'm going to need another bed, aren't I? Yes, I do believe so. I've constructed a new building. I constructed another building. And suddenly everyone's all happy again and doesn't hate me anymore. Alright, alright. Into the body pit, into the body pit.
Scare me!
Alright, let's give... We haven't used... What the heck is this one? I don't even know. Why is he wearing a hat? He looks like he's wearing a hat. I have not unlocked him, but he's wearing a hat. He's a pretty good bird. Chop trees. Mushrooms. Carve some more food. Do you think we have time to pay Kallamar a visit? I think we just might succeed. But first, I need to fix that. What do I need to build an outhouse? Okay, to build another house. Why do I need consecrated materials to build a poop bin? That's what it is. Like, it's not for, like... Okay, yeah, I'm definitely making the right call here. Because everyone is lining up. Yeah, the deck puts them. Their health drops. Targets enemy. Lucas, I like what you're making. I'm going to summon a demon. Lucas has been converted into a demon. I always knew he'd haunt me one day. Alright. Let's get some more food, because apparently people are hungry again because they have that irritating little thing called physical needs. Are all the beds taken? Did you just not make it over there, Weber? Or were you just... I mean, I guess let him lie where he may, I guess. Bum 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 bum. Spiders are just gathering around Weber, I guess. Can't blame them, I suppose. And it looks like all the sick people are slowly getting better. Wonderful. Just need to deal with you. Just pay attention to what you've done, the smell of your sins. You'll get better eventually. Be free, my friend! Now that you are my friend. Alright. Reach the salmon. The word of the wool, as it were. Ooh, Twitch chat is deciding my fate. Oh no. Oh, the body pit's getting full too. No. Oh, I can't leave until Twitch chat decides my fate. I did not know that before. Thermometers, everyone's getting back. Thank you, leader.
My failure was justified.
Poppy was leveled up thanks to Twitch chat. Thank you, Poppy, for your wonderful service. Oh, I know what to do. They can't lose faith if they don't get hungry! Very well. Be at ease, thou shalt not starve. Yeah, I know you're not happy about not eating, but hey, it's for your own good. Or rather, let's be real here, it's for my good. Why have an icon over your head there, bud? The I'm sick and about to die icon? I don't appreciate that being there. Not in the slightest. Wait, did someone want to talk to me? Oh no, it's just those two. Alright. Back once again onto the deep. Ooh. I wield the wicked axe. I don't know why I tried to mimic Valhalla from the Justice Friends. I don't know if anyone even knows what I'm talking about. It was like one of those little sub-segments in Dexter's Laboratory. I absolutely loved that show growing up. Actually, both me and my older brother actually loved it. Okay, so they can both shoot. Got it. Now I only gotta deal with one of them. There you go! Dead like you're supposed to be. Don't worry, skeleton, I put you to death just like you clearly wanted. Okay, you do not explode, clearly. The squids are the bullets in this case. Break everything I find, 'cause you never know. There you go. Back to the graves you're supposed to be in. I got a pot. I don't know what it does. But I'm sure it can't be bad for me because it's a relic. The relics I keep forgetting to use because... Please blow up your father. Oh, you did blow up your father. Good. Means I didn't have to deal with it. Alright, let's see what's down here. Come back! What do you have for me? Please do not be skimping on the upgrade. Increased chance to spawn better chests. Sure, why not? Extra heart? Also sure, why not? Found a random half blue heart earlier. Keep moving. Alright, let's see what's through here. Lumber, hops. Adventure! What? The lingering presence of Kallamar can be felt. Enemy projectiles have increased. Well, that's not fair. Does that mean I have to dodge even faster bullets? Double go. I do like double go. Does it make the enemies faster when they are the projectile? Spawns bombs across them. That could be useful. We are hanging on to that. There we go. Dealt with them just like they ought to be dealt with. With extreme vengeance. Zealous Axe. This one deals more damage. I'm going to take this one. Also, I like the very eldritch look of it. That was weird. There was a little bit of lag on me for a moment.
What a closer look at the finest antiquities in the lands of the old faith, lamb. That's right. As long as me ship's a-floatin', Plimbo's open for business. If this wets you whistle, come down to me sanctuary. Plenty of fine, legally acquired goods, har.
Did that interrupt Twitch, Jesse? Oh, Red Relic. Kudai's Toenail. Summon a new curse with increased level. Kinda like the other one better. But I don't think anyone had any choice in the matter. So far, while I have taken the Healy guy, he has not really helped, if only because I've managed to somehow avoid taking damage this entire run. I mean, I'm actually a little proud of myself for that. Oh, what do you want?
It seems you cannot be stopped by disease or hunger. He sends you back from death stronger each time. Please know, it was not my idea to cast out the Red Crown. The other bishops, my sibling. The blames lies with them. Please, I beg you, spare me. Kill Shamura, but do not send me to my death. Do not send me to him. You will not find my temple. I will be safe there. Yes, I will be safe.
You know, that's gonna be really awkward if I just realized I may have forgotten to hit 0, so I might have just had the creepy voice on the entire time this was running, which may not be the best thing at the moment. Ooh, another relic. Poison all active enemy. Ooh. That is very useful. Fish. Fish wash. Leave Dobster. The hoppy enemies that get me. Actually, that reminds me of an experience I had where, when I was at a summer camp, there was this brand of milk that was sitting at tables, and it always said Hoppy's favorite. Now, mind you, I, to this day, do not know who Hoppy is. I wish I knew. You look like a healer, I'm not going to let you do whatever it is you're doing. Slashy, 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 boop. Yeah, I know you have a sort of blurb to give me, but I'm going to give you a second. He was unlike the rest of his kin. For the others dealt with flux, chaos, famine, pestilence, war, things which were in their constancy much transposed, and yet he was the inevitable, the obstinate, the irresistible, the one who waits. Truly peculiar. 'Twould then seem his appetency to invite the novel and the new, break ancient vow and primordial bond alike. Traditions stagnate, and appetites augment. Nonetheless, doubt tears faith as thunder. Did you eat these people, my dude? I think you ate those people, my dude. Fess up to your crime. I don't know what the white robe sorcery dudes do, but I'm not giving him the chance to show me what he can do. Because if I let him show me what he can do, it's probably going to be very bad for me. Also, did that person replace the card room? No, you didn't. Are we all but players in this game of chance? Rolling into an enemy will damage them. Always a handy one. Oh, here's the boss fight. Why do you have tree branches coming out of your head, my friend? Balls above. Tell you what, of all the bosses in this bullet game, you're the bulletiest. So far, anyway. And also, literally the easiest of the Anchor Deep bosses I've faced so far. Did I just no-hit this guy? I just no-hit this guy. I'm actually quite a bit proud of that. But I want the follower forms. Alright, return to codes. Alright, let's see how angry they are with me now. Why are y'all so angry all the time? Oh, well, you're tired. Get bed rest. Oh yeah, I forgot that little problem with the stone camps and all that. Is that they break. Why is y'all's faith in me so low as to stoop to this level? There we go. Nah, your poop's not everywhere. Cult level 3! Honey Koi Koya, welcome back. Thank you for the hydrate. I will do that now. Woo! Alright, cult upgraded. People are not hungry currently. And we have a new cult member. Alright. For those of you who may not know, the Twitch extension is enabled. Let's run the raffle real fast, shall we? Start a raffle with the Twitch chat. There we go. So, if you see it on... it'll be on the bottom right if you're on mobile. It will be on the... I think it's to, like, the right side, kind of towards the middle, if you are on your computer. So, I'm going to give you guys... There's about 30 more seconds going on in this raffle. And what do you think, chat? Should we go after Kallamar? Or do you think we should save that for next time? Because it is currently 7:35. Oh, this is a very fun game. Like, if you like games like The Binding of Isaac, I actually think this game's a bit more fun. It's kind of the same concept, though. It's roguelike, and you get randomized weapons and powers each time. And it also has some city simulator elements to it. Alright, let's end the raffle. Who won? Honey Koi Koya, welcome to the Children of the Crow. Please customize your cultist using the same interface that you did to join, and we'll be on our way. Ooh, looks like we might have a bug. Considering most of the rest of the cult is full of birds, that might cause an issue. Actually, I don't think it does. The species is basically just a skin for the cultist. Ooh, it's a butterfly. Alright. Welcome. Alright. We will send you to tend the farms. No worries there. Alright, let's host a sermon, because currently they're angry with me because they were on a fast. Like, I don't know if this is like the meta or not, but I just thought, hey, if I have these guys on a fast when I go out adventuring, I don't have to worry about whether or not they're gonna starve while I'm gone. Or, you know, just make a ton of food beforehand. Alright. Alright, everyone is all happy. Alright. I did not realize there was an offering box here. That is handy. Alright, did they finish making my flags? Oh. Lucas, go to bed. You need bed rest, friend. We're also building a second outhouse because clearly the amount of bathrooms I had on this cult is insufficient for the amount of cultists that I have, considering I have nearly 20 and there's only one bathroom. Now, as a corporate overlord, I for one do not want to invoke the wrath of OSHA, so I'm going to build more bathrooms. I have a feeling you're going to kick the bucket when I'm gone. Alright, let's see if we can get Kallamar before we end for tonight. I don't know if we'll actually succeed, but we're definitely going to try.
Be gone, beast. Find satisfaction elsewhere. You will not cross the threshold of my temple.
Alright. Necromantic Axe. This one's nice because it summons ghosties. Yeah, I'm not sure if you know this, Honey Koi, but I actually usually use this particular model for collabs because it's, you know, cute and tiny and kind of funny looking. So the robe is actually a toggle for my normal chibi model. I wear my usual suit underneath this. And also, I just like do.
5 becomes 4, becomes 3, becomes 2, becomes 1, becomes nothing. Kallamar was always frightened of the red crowd. Yes, fear made a coward of him. My door is next to be knocked upon. Knock, knock, little lad. Comes to raise, end of days, end of days.
But as far as that toggle, it's more of a, I like... So is this just a preview of what I'm supposed to face when I'm at the next level? Like, he could have just waited for me to come to his area and knock on his door, as he says. You know, just a thought. But yeah, when I have games that are very dialogue heavy, I like to give characters voices if the game itself especially has very little voice acting. Like, for example, the voice acting for this game is not actually like voice lines, it's basically just a bunch of ha-ka-ba-ka-ba-ka. So, in return, I read the text and I try to give the characters voices that I personally think suit them. Like, I would love to do voice acting as a job. It's very fun for me. I love doing voice impressions, but at the same time, just doing it like this, where I'm just kind of reading off text from game scripts, is just fun. It's a very fun little thing to do. Always hit exploding guys and other exploding guys. Then you get chain explosions. And then you have far less enemies to deal with very quickly. But yeah, the item I'm using right now is the axe. I like it because it's a slower weapon, but it's not the slowest. The slowest weapon in this game is the hammer, which, ironically, because of the type of game this is, actually makes the hammer really hard to use compared to any other weapon in the game. And mind you, this is coming from a guy who, for the most part, usually mains hammers as a weapon in any game I play. But yeah, it's just, I enjoy using hammers. I've always liked the sound design, I've liked the... Uh-oh, Twitch chat is deciding my fate. Bring it blessing or curse upon me, so be it. Yeah, hammer's just nice. Okay. Ooh, what'd I get? Acquired lamb flag statue. So it's a decoration. Cool, cool. The next chest will be gold, thanks to Twitch chat. Thank you, chat! Acquired a crystal rock. A rock studded with a blue crystal. So, here's the thing I don't get. Why? I get it's probably just because, you know, you're supposed to be like kind of a villain protagonist to a degree, but why are crosses so symbolic in this? Is it just because it's a well-known religious symbol? My love took my heart to the sea. The sea. She took my heart to the sea. 'Tis where my heart will be, in her bed at the bottom of the sea. Welcome, Crusader. Take a moment to join me in my search. I look for the heart that once beat in my chest. That is, until it was taken by her. I've been sitting here for so many years. Even her face has faded. Yet I keep searching, always searching. I've a dozen hearts, you see, but none of them are mine. They are yours if you wish to have them, Crusader. They are worthless to me. I care only for the heart that was once mine, so that I might look upon her face one last time. Oh. Yes, I'm buying the tarot card. More tarot cards means more chances of me not dying. Ooh. Blue hearts. Always handy to have. Okay, so for each heart lost, I think I get a blue heart, and I am so tempted to call them soul hearts. That's just because of what they were called in the Binding of Isaac. And I know this game is not even made by the same people who made Binding of Isaac, but there's so many similarities just due to the cutesy art style, but overall dark themes. Oh! Each lost heart gives me a disease. Hi, Luffy. Hi, baby boy. Big poop. Oh, yeah. He had one of those this morning, too. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, I am married and I have a son. They're referred to as Mrs. and Baby Cawthorn on this stream. Actually, Mrs. Cawthorn has suggested maybe one day wanting to guest on the stream here sometime. I am actually very much in support of this. I just need to get, like, an art asset to represent her. There we go. I want all the health I can get for this fight. Because I know what's coming. It's going to be a big boss fight.
Like me?
Hmm?
Like me?
Big boss fight. Yeah, I'd like to. What? Oh, someone on chat said, ooh, family collab. But yeah, the thing we'd have to determine is basically like, well, for starters, she'd need an art asset to represent her because, you know, I'd like to show her on screen and have her more than just be a disembodied voice the whole time. And the other thing we'd kind of have to decide is what to play. Because, I mean, me and Mrs. Cawthorn, I think we have very different preferences for what sort of games we enjoy. So we'd have to determine something we both enjoy playing. Although I think so far one of the things we're definitely considering is Mario Party. Because we both enjoy that. Like, I have no complaints with Mario Party. The only thing I am remiss about is that I feel like they are severely lacking in ghost-themed maps. And I will forever be upset.
Maybe it's the Jamboree one.
Yeah, maybe. There is that new one coming out. You need help?
Not you, but Papa Cawthorn? Just ask about. Hi.
Okay. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Mario Party. It's a very safe game. Alright.
Peace be with you, Crusader. I seek only the truth and the light, but I may be of service to you. I can increase the loyalty of any follower you choose.
Might as well increase Lucas' loyalty.
My work is done. This fool would follow you into the deepest darkness, from whence no one returns.
I've managed to scare people with that impression.
Yep.
Though to be fair, I also had a friend who he's freakishly tall and can do an excellent Elmo impersonation. He called me once and left a message on my phone where he said,
"Elmo knows where you live."
That was pretty great.
it was pretty great. Ah, so you heal the guys. I can't have that. Healing is not allowed. Smash. Slash. Slash. Okay. Only one left. And it's the big one. Oh. And here I thought I could do a no-hitter round. Unfortunate. Poppy has reached old age. Respect your elders trait. Unfortunately, I can't give them the disrespect your surroundings trait. Actually, no, they already have that, considering that they don't use the outhouse as much as they should. I can feel Fate's hands on the cards this night. 10% chance of gaining a blue heart when killing an enemy. The Fates have spoken. Who will listen? I will make an offering. Overall weapons damage increased by 1.5 times. So, the phrasing on these ones is always kind of vague, because it's like... Does it... Yeah, does that mean it doubles, basically, like... Yeah, it's vague in its phrasing, because it's like, does that mean that my weapon now deals 1.5 times its original damage? Or does it mean that it adds, like gives me 1.5 times my damage additional to what it already dealt? Yeah, that's probably true. Oh, who are you? Okay, so spikes equals bad. Got it. But I mean... Is there a game where spikes do not equal bad? I don't think there's ever been a game where stepping on a spike's a good thing. Like, there have been games where you've had to step on a spike to progress, but I meant, like, good thing is in, like, it's a power-up or something like that. Oh, for the love of... Die! Oh dear, I have to fight Kallamar with only the starting hearts? That could be inconvenient. Alright, here goes nothing. Are we probably going to die? Yes, most likely. Are we still going to try anyway? Yes, because that is what I do, because I am very stubborn.
Insignificant critter! You will learn your place. You do not understand, lamb. Heed my warning and stay away.
Ooh, stab. Okay, that is a very disappointing transformation. I'm not gonna lie. All he does is he exposes all of his arms, and he has weapons now. You know, if you're expecting a big fight, I mean. Okay. He's shooting off a pattern. He's machine gunning. At least unlike most of these enemies, he actually has a melee. Okay. Okay, he's reached his second phase. Okay. Oh, no. Lost. Well, we came close. I actually feel like Heket was a little bit harder. I had far more trouble with her. Yes, yes, you're angry because I lost. Alright. Alright. Oh. Let's see. Faith has been increased thanks to Twitch chat. Thank you, chat. Alright. Collect divine inspiration. First off, let's get a farmer station so that they can actually harvest the food they grow instead of having me do it. Seems like a wise choice here. I have many complaints about the way the boo works in this game. Alright. So, let's preach a sermon. Preach the word of the wool. Get it? Because he's a sheep. Alright. Alright. I'm just gonna do one final check on how everything is around the camp. And then we're gonna call it a night. Well, after I go through some announcements, of course. Can I catch this guy? Or is he just there? He's just there, I guess. Alright. So, save first. Yes, that seems important. Alright. Let's quit the game. And let's get the music going so I can go over some announcements before we close out. So, for those of you who may have joined late, just to kind of let you know, I have open submissions for this year's Halloween 2024 special. For those of you who don't know, at Corvid Communications Incorporated, it is a company tradition to take user-submitted stories, they can be self-written or just stories you like, and I read them on stream. We've had this tradition ever since we were a small radio station. So, just to kind of let those of you who would like to participate in, because I recently fixed the permissions on the form, the link is just right here on the... Yes, it's right here on the chat. Just click that, and you can either post a link to a story you enjoy, or, if you would actually like to try your hand at writing one, the rules for submissions are at the top. Although, of course, submitted stories also follow this too. Basically, the rules are they can't be more than 10,000 words. Nothing sexually explicit, because that is not the type of content we make here. And I think there's a couple others. I just don't know what they are off the top of my head. Oh, also, the polls for the shareholder selection and unfinished business segments for autumn 2024 will be going up next week. Thank you. But yes, It's getting late. My train of thought's breaking a little bit. But, yes. The shareholder selection segment is where I choose a central theme and have 3 games listed. I post these on Twitter. I tried running them on Threads, but Threads you can't really affect how long the poll goes for. It only goes for 24 hours. But generally speaking, each poll will last about a week. And with unfinished business, I choose 3 games that I have not finished on stream to basically return to them. The only rules for that being that they have to not have been one of the games I've played during the current rotation. So, if you'd like to participate in that or other community events, which I'm hoping to have more of soon, follow us at our Discord. The invite link is here. It's the Corvid Communications official Discord, which I watch and moderate. Alright. And I think that was Oh, wait. What are we doing next week? That's what was going on. So, on Tuesday, we'll be playing Fallout New Vegas, which is a game I'm very much enjoying. I think we may be starting to get close to the end of the storyline, because I think I'm starting to know a little better what I'm supposed to be doing. Sort of, anyway. I think I need to level up and maybe find some side quests to do, because, after all, the rules of the Wasteland are you get distracted by any random bull that comes your way. And then next Friday, we'll be returning to Hylix, which I played Tuesday. It's a very surreal RPG, which is an RPG Maker game, believe it or not. And everything's made of claymation and very surreal. Alright, I think that's everything from me, so let's find someone to raid out to tonight. Let's see who's on. Alright, it looks like Lord Queen's out tonight. Let's send you her way. Raid. Lord Queen E.T. Alright, no problem. Alright, got that raid set up. Thank you everyone who came to stream this evening. And as always, at Corvid Communications, we won't leave you eating crow. So long.